पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाया ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This platform is Vichar Manthan. So let us do Manthan on Vichar. What do we understand by the word Vichar? You can do the Manthan of something if you know what it is. What is the meaning of Vichar? See? I look at you and remain quiet. No vichar. I look at you and start reacting. The top intelligent crowd of Dubai is in front of me. Vichar. See? So what is the vichar? Let us understand what is the meaning of vichar. I love you is a thought. I regret I loved you is a thought. So what manthan will you do? See, therefore, first we have to learn what is the meaning of vichar. In English we call it a thought. What do you mean by thought? Can you show a thought somewhere? We only talk about vichar or thoughts without knowing what is the meaning of the word thought. See? Now this can be done by only one technique I know and I follow in my life. You try that. The technique is learn from every experience of your life. You will get a vichar. Don't learn from any experience of your life and you react. The reaction thought creates problem, but when you learn, that learning thought is an asset. See how simple it is? So, how a thought is born? If we have to do the manthan, see, dahi manthan. What they call in English for dahi? And yog hurt कब से? Y-O-G, yog hurt, H-U-R-T-S. Yog hurts. Doesn't help. I hope there are yogis who are going to kill me afterwards. Friends. So we have to learn. Now where I learned the meaning of thought. See? Mind in the womb of the mind, when an object enters, that is called thought. Now to understand where I learned it. Those who are my professional listeners, they have known it, but there may be some new, you can again learn it. Once I was traveling around Narmada River. You know Narmada River? And walk Narmada River, you are supposed to walk. So, when I was going somewhere, on the bank, there was a lot of mud. And there was no option. You have to cross the mud. So I took my khadao in my hand and go through the mud. So almost up to the calf muscles, the feet were going deep. No choice. So when I crossed that, somewhere a thorn entered my foot. So I can't do anything now. Thereafter, I crossed that, went to that ashram where I had to go, and then wash my feet and all that, and I forgot about it. So, second or third day, when I was walking, I was limping. So one of my doctor friend, he said, Swamiji, what happened to you? I said, so far nothing has happened. No, you are limping like this. Why are you doing like that? I said, maybe it's my style. He said, no, don't make jokes everywhere. I said, okay, I'm seriously telling you, it is my style. He said, you keep quiet, sit here. And I put my foot on the table, on the stool. He washed with this, whatever he saw. He said, there is something entered in your foot, therefore it is paining you. Then what do I do? I didn't put it. He said, you keep quiet. He did whatever, he removed the thorn completely. He said, you are lucky, it has come out fully. Then he put something on that. And I said, why you put it? He said, no foreign material should go, it is a hole. But then how it will be recovered? First thing I learned, see, when the thorn has gone in the foot, thorn is a foreign body. When the foreign body enters any tissue, the tissue starts reacting, is it not? And the reaction is in the form of swelling, being painful, little bit tender, little bit reddish. Then what can be done? You have to do nothing. Remove the foreign body. Thereafter, nature cures herself. You don't have to do anything. And that gave me the highest wisdom of my life. Whenever a foreign body enters our body, the body starts reacting. That reaction of the Prakriti or the matter is called as desire. See? Now go further. We are learning Vichar Manthan. First you must know what is Vichar, then we can do Manthan. See? So, this is easy to understand. A thorn going in the foot. But the thoughts are not in the foot. Thoughts are in the mind. Now, when a foreign body enters the mind, there is an abscess on the mind. That abscess is called as desire. Thought is a desire. Vichar Manthan. Thought is a desire. Now learn again. See? Then you will not be required to do Manthan. You will transcend the Vichar. See? So, when an object enters the mind, that entry creates a reaction in the mind. And the reaction of the mind is called as a thought. And like the abscess in my foot was painful, that thought is also painful. And what is that thought? That thought in whose womb there is an object which has entered, that thought is called a desire. It is easier to understand in a gross example that the thorn has entered the food. But how the things can enter the mind? This is Vichar Manthan. How things enter in our mind. See? Entry of the things and beings in our mind is like we enter the mirror without entrance. See? Unless we enter the mirror, can we see ourselves in the mirror? We can't see. Unless the thorn has gone in the foot, there cannot be reaction. Similarly, unless the object or anything enters the mind, there cannot be reaction. How the worldly things and beings enter our mind? Do chant, do your manthan. How the things enter our mind? This is Vichar Manthan. Know by the thoughts how the thoughts are born and use the same thoughts to go beyond the thoughts is Vichar Manthan. See? Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanaha. See? So you again start thinking. Therefore, what is the thought? Thought is mind pregnant with some contents is a thought. And when the pregnancy is there, there is a bulge. Then when the delivery happens, bulge goes down. That bulge is painful. Exactly the same way. Till such time, we have given value and importance to anything in this world, that anything has entered our mind. See? Now, most of you are Indians, I hope. Doesn't matter where you are from. Suppose you are from India, and something happened, good or bad, somewhere in Cambodia, about which you have zero connection. Will there be a disturbance in your mind? See? But if something happens, oh, Bombay is raining in, not in cats and dogs, but elephants and camels. Oh God. See? Why? Because Cambodia has not entered our mind, because we don't give any importance to the Cambodia, but we give importance to Mumbai. Mumbai has entered our mind. Vichara Manthan. Think. And whenever there is any vichar or the thought, what happens? Now, how the worldly things enter our mind and create problems. See? For that, analyze your experiences and learn. See? So what is the analysis? Analyze your own experience. What is the experience of your life when you don't have any desire? Find out. Then one day, by God's grace, it will click to you. We don't have any desire when we are in sound sleep. You know sound sleep? Sleep for us, sound for the society. Krrr, 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 krrr. You know why we snore in our deep sleep? Do you know? Don't go into that. It is medical physiology. We snore in the deep sleep because we are happy. Can there be happiness in a silence? Let us observe birthday of Mr. So-and-so in a silence. No, we make noise because we are happy. Now most of you are married. Some of you may be happy also, I don't know. There are only two types of people. Those who are married and those who are happy. I belong to the second category. So when you get married, it is the only occasion of your life when you are happy. Therefore, we want to celebrate it. Call so many people, make a big list and all of you come. See, one father told his son, "My dear son, congratulations on the happiest day of your life." The son said, "Dad, you are so forgetful and definitely old. Why? My marriage is tomorrow, not today." He said, "That is why I am telling you. This is the happiest day of your life. From tomorrow, kabaddi, 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 kabaddi shuru ho jayega." So why we are happy in the deep sleep? Because there is no entry of any foreign body in our mind. See, what are the foreign bodies? 3. Time, space and object. Space, we have to go to that place. How to go? Put the GPS. In deep sleep, you have to go nowhere. No problem of space where you are. How much time it will take? No problem of time. Because you don't have to reach anywhere. See? And the third thing, when time and space are not valid, objects don't exist. Try to describe any object without reference to time and space. You cannot. Suppose I had to describe this bottle. How will I describe? This bottle has got a particular shape. Shape is space. Without the space, shape cannot be established. Where is the bottle? The bottle is in my hand. Place. What is the date of expiry of this thing? Time. In Kumbh Mela, any one of you had gone? Good. So there I was for quite a number of days, and so many Westerners also came to see how so many people in India are still happy. It was such a joyful experience. So there so many things were sold. So one boy was selling this vibhuti, which is out of the dead bodies, because Lord Shiva is offered that vibhuti. So he was selling it, and this Westerner asked, "What is this?" "Oh, this is vibhuti. It is used by Lord Shiva." "Oh, very good. Give me." He took a big packet. He saw. "What is the date of expiry?" He said, "This happens after expiry." So time, space. Now don't use time and space and try to describe an object. See? Therefore, what is a thought? What is a vichar? Instead of learning and understanding, we only complain about mind. See? Swamiji, my mind is very disturbed, what should I do? It is your mind, you decide. I can't do anything for your mind. See? Can I say, hey, I am very hungry, please eat food for me? You cannot. See, friends, if you are really doing Vichar Manthan, you will be left with zero questions. Every question is an incomplete thinking process. And that incomplete thinking begins with the question, why, and how. Our whole life we are whiling away by howling at the life. See? Instead of getting frustrated, depressed, argument, logic, go deeper. Then you will come to discover one day that whatever we have given importance to, that is the source of creating thoughts in our mind. And thoughts being abnormal, we want to get rid of them. See? If somebody has got on one leg elephantitis and other leg polio, will we say average he is healthy? Average of the two legs? No. So this elephantitis is not a healthy condition. Exactly the same way, to have too many thoughts constantly inside, my friends, we are all carrying a mobile poultry farm. See? You know where I learned this thing? I keep on traveling. Nobody wants me, so I keep on running. So, on the airport, normally 99% cases I travel alone. If somebody is there, he or she will eat my head. So whatever is remaining, it should remain. So I don't travel. And then, there is a lot of fun to learn in this world. So you sit and just watch. Sometimes the people come and then they start asking questions. This happened in Mumbai. Babaji, what is your name? I said, you already called me Babaji, that's my name. Where are you going? So I showed it my boarding pass. Oh, you are going there. But how do you get the money for buying these things? And I said, now you met me. Yes. Now will you go without giving me dakshina? Now he's caught. Now what I was doing? I was not reacting. I was responding. When we react, the thoughts are painful. When you respond, the thoughts are an asset. See? Most of the time we react in life. And that habit of reaction has to be controlled, curtailed only by wisdom. There is no other way. See? Therefore, this principle, whatever we have given importance to, that is creating a terrible thought process. See? Now, we go further. Vichar Manthan. Thoughts are pertaining to two types of themes. One theme is finite, other theme is infinite. We'll try to understand one or two examples. Now, finite theme. Swamiji, I am so fed up of my wife. I don't know what to do. Because wife has entered in his mind what to do. So I told him. I said, come on. Divorce, yaar, you will get another wife. No, Swamiji, I can't divorce. Why? She is earning. then tolerate. See? But why this is happening to me only? Other people's wives are so understanding. She has no understanding. I said, I agree with you. If she had understanding, she will never marry you. We are only thinking, is it not? But how are we thinking? Are we thinking to become miserable, or we are thinking to come out of the misery? That is Vichar Manthan. See, friends, therefore, think in such a manner that the thoughts are an asset, not a liability. See? When it is an asset, it is not a burden. When it is liability, it is a burden. See? Like most of my ammas. You know, I'll tell you one Leela of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. Bhagwan Krishna left his mother, Devaki, for 7, 8 years, 9 years. And he got in exchange Yashoda, one. See? And Bhagwan Krishna suffered most with Yashoda. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. He was enjoying, but she was coming and punishing him every time. See? Now, I left my Devaki. I got battalions of Yashodas all over the world. You can imagine how my suffering. See? And there is Swamiji, this we have prepared exclusively for you, and for the first time I prepared, you please eat. I have become a universal guinea pig. See? So what do? Either I react or become frustrated or make a joke out of it. If you have got this faculty of wit and humor, you have learned everything in Vichar Manthan. All the time, Gambhirananda is not life. First, we have to learn to laugh at ourselves and smile at others. See, the life changes. Therefore, we have to learn and nothing else. Then one day you will learn that when the theme is finite, there will be a thought current formed. Thoughts are no problem. The thought current is a problem. See? When it happens, when the theme is finite. Take an example. Suppose you have to catch a flight in the morning at, let us say, 7 o'clock. International flight. You are supposed to reach the airport 3 hours before. So you calculate. So I have to reach 4 hours, 4 o'clock. Okay. Then I had to leave my house at 3 o'clock. It takes 1 hour to drive. So 3 o'clock. Then I must get up in the morning at 2:30 or 2 o'clock, finish bath, become fresh, change myself, have a nice cup of tea and get ready. Okay, planned. Vichar Manthan, planned properly. Therefore, I must go to sleep little early. So by about 7 o'clock, I should finish my dinner and go to sleep. So this part happens. We finish dinner, go to sleep at 7 o'clock. And thereafter, up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we look into the watch. 298 times. Why? One thought. I had to catch the flight. When the theme is finite, thoughts will be many. When the theme is infinite, thoughts will be zero. See? This is, we have to learn from our experience. Then thoughts will be not be a liability, they will be asset. So therefore, we have to decide what kind of thoughts we are entertaining, pertaining to finite or to infinite. See? So when the finite thoughts are entertained, what exactly happens? I tell you my experience. This is my regular experience. One of my spiritual practices, go and stay in people's home and enjoy loudly or suffer silently. One of the two things. Now when I go, I get up like a booth early in the morning. Between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, I am out. Then naturally I want a cup of tea. That is my addiction. And my tea is not expensive, cheap. One dip and garam pani, that's it. No sugar, no milk. So I get up in the morning and finish my morning ABCD and I go to the kitchen. Oh God, they can't keep even this much. I'm not asking too many things. And then I try to see where is what. Gas is there is no matchbox. And they visit you with that lighter is not working, And I become so angry. Because I want a cup of tea is a finite topic. So one thought breeds the next thought. Friends, when we take bath in Ganges, we don't suffer. But when the same Ganges are in floods, we are carried away. We are not carried away by the waters. We are carried away by the flow of the water. Exactly the same way. Thoughts are no problem. When the thoughts create a flow of thoughts, we get carried away by that. So what is the Vichar Manthan? Manthan mat karo. Arrest the thought formation. Manthan karoge, I am right, you are wrong. You are right, I am wrong. I am right, you are wrong. Manthan can be not only in one direction, you go on churning, isn't it? And then it leads to logic and argument. Logic and argument is not a thinking process. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. See, there is one text attributed to Narad Maharshi, wherein Naradji says, Vado na avalambyaha. Meaning what? Don't take refuge in arguments and logic. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. Don't get into logic. Logic is an illusion. See, one child asked me this question, Swamiji, you people tell us that if we do something wrong, God punishes us. But God is all love. How can He punish? I said, God's way of punishment is different than our punishment. What is that? Then I asked him, I said, do you know, sometime did you enjoy this dahi vada? He said, oh, Swamiji, I like dahi vada. I said, very good, good example for you. Now what is dahi vada? In a ball made out of the leaves, you put that pathetic looking vada. It is wet, and a lot of water on that. The very look is disgusting. On that they will be putting a dahi, yogurt, a lot. Then they will be putting the spices, different types of. And then 1 spoon. Give it to it. Yes. Exactly the same thing Bhagavan has done to punish us. What? Our cranium is like a dona. In that, the dahi vada is like our brain. If you don't trust, find out yourself. Take out. And on that, Bhagavan sprinkles spices, what is that? Logic and intelligence. And then he puts one spoon, I, and closes and delivers. That person is intelligently miserable throughout life. Why? Because the sky is too high. See, friends, we don't have to know everything in this world. What is the need? Empty yourself. No Manthan, no Vichar, only happiness. So being happy means what? Don't get lost in unwanted query, unwanted things. We don't know, there is no need. On the contrary, learn. Now further learning process to be happy. My boss told me, Swamiji, you have to talk and be happy. But I am talking on this one. Now he is going to scold me afterwards. But who cares? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Our Mahamantra is so good. Happiness is not joining a laughing club. That is being a dumb person. All the time, ha ha ha, is not happiness. See? What is happiness? Happiness is living at zero complaint level. That is happiness. See? But when we are extremely miserable, frustrated, then we ask question, why God created this horrible world? Complaining. God will say, to punish you. See, friends, therefore, think, when there is no burden of thoughts, as in deep sleep, we are happy. So what is the spiritual practice? Don't entertain anything. It is not required. We have to know anything about anybody. That is why this Mahatma Ji, he showed me the paper. Swamiji, I will be talking about you. A big thesis he has written. He was born, I don't know why. Where he was born, I that also do not know. Why such people are born? I said, don't tell all that. Try this. If you want to get freedom from the burden of your own thinking, this is the technique. First, don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. फिर क्या बोले? Is it necessary to talk? There is no need. See? Then learn. When we talk to others, we talk with reference to the past. I was there, I had done this thing, I had done that thing. Now on that, another our counter question is there. Who asked you? See how many things we talk when it is not required to talk. And thereafter we regret. One fictitious example I'll tell you. I can create any number of stories in no time. I am a story manufacturer. This is just a story, not the truth. He is going in meditation. Okay, I'll hold him like this. So, I told one of my friends, just a story, remember this, is not the truth. I told my friend, hey, you are my very special friend. You know how I became Babaji? No. See, actually, I was in the jail on charges of murder, multiple murders. But somehow, I managed to run out of the jail. Then I was thinking how to hide myself. There were two options. Either become a politician or become a Babaji. And I have no guts to become a politician. So I opted for becoming a Babaji. And now my life is wonderful. Hey, don't tell anybody I told you, okay? No, Swamiji, why would I tell anybody? He also had one special friend. Hey, man, don't tell anybody, Swamiji took me in confidence and told, I don't want to betray him, but you don't tell, but you are my friend. Like that it went on, and there was one friend whose friend I was. He said, Swamiji, what people are talking about you? What? He told the same thing what I told you. See? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Where from it begins from us. See friends, whenever we talk to others, we talk always about the past. Try. Next step. Whenever we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. Swamiji is coming for our place for dinner. Now, I do not know how many people he will bring. And anyway, I have prepared sambar and upma and idli. It's okay, don't worry. I am happy, you also be happy. So, suppose so many people will come, and that lady was thinking about it, and Satsang is going on, Vichar Manthan, and her Manthan was going on. I never expected so many people will come or not, but sambar it will be enough or not. I think I can do one thing, add hot water and make a rasam out of it. Vichar Manthan, their sambar Manthan. To learn, when we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. And every thought is containing a theme in its womb. See? It's very simple, it's not difficult. So if you observe these two things, you will go beyond thought manthan. Now this we have to accept it, not out of courtesy, but with wisdom. Do we have a choice to live yesterday? We cannot do anything yesterday. Do we have a choice to do tomorrow? Tomorrow never comes. So what is the choice? We have to live today. Now, if I ask you, about 297 days before at 5 o'clock, where were you? You will start counting. Or if I ask you, after so many days in the future where you will be, again you have to do something. But if I ask you, where are you? Now and here. Thought current is not born. To remain in the present is effortless. When you go in the past and the future, there are efforts involved. And thoughts are only pertaining about the future. Amaji, I don't know what is going to happen to this world. If you don't know, relax. If you know, be prepared. Where is a place for worries? See, friends, therefore, don't make life serious, miserable on account of thinking. Thinkers doesn't mean that they are going to be hanged. Kya think kar rahe the hanged? No. Relax. Then slowly you will start changing yourself and start doing experiments on yourself about thinking. See? Now these experiments I conduct in every satsang. Now we will do that experiment now also. We started at 7:30 or 7? 7:30? 7 o'clock. So I have to conclude at 8 o'clock. Isn't it? When I have to conclude? 8 o'clock? 8:30. Okay. Accordingly, I'll adjust my blubs. See? So when we have given importance to something, that becomes the source of misery or disturbance. So then we find out that whatever we are giving importance, and that object is with reference to past or future, now or there. So now try this experiment. You become somebody. Experiment we are doing, huh? We have to learn how the thought manthan can be suspended and you be happy. Don't do thought manthan. Experiment begins. Become husband or wife and start thinking for next 1 minute. Stop. Now, next experiment. Become parents or children and start thinking. Stop. Now, remain as nobody and think. Stop. Now let us analyze these experiments. When you became husband or wife, the thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband respectively. When you became parent or children, the thoughts were pertaining to children or parents respectively. When you were nobody, there were no thoughts. Who is somebody? Somebody is a mule carrying the burden of the total past. And this mule is constantly like a poultry farm. जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन भाड़ में तुम भी जाओ. Why old people are not accepted among the youngsters? Because of this disease. They forget to live in the present. All the time. When we were children, back home in India, go back. See? We have to ourselves learn this. And therefore, to reduce the pressure of desires on our mind, work on this platform. Don't bring your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. See? Things change with time. What was there in 1910, you don't expect the same thing to be in 2010. It will change. And those who are unable to adapt themselves to the changes, they are erased. so important. But unfortunately, we hold on to the past. Back home, in Chennai, this happened. The NRI father came to to his house. His children, grandchildren from USA came, and his NRI grandfather, he was asking so many things about USA and why don't you be like Indian and all that. And American children are American bred, so they started asking questions. That grandfather, were you born in Chennai and brought up here? No, beta. We were born in a village somewhere in Tamil Nadu. Okay. And then why did you come to Chennai? No, there was no any opportunity, no nothing. Therefore, in search of that, we came to Chennai. Now you have become old. Why don't you go back to your old village? No, there is nothing over there. And now we have been living here for so many years. Now we adopted ourselves here. Then that American child said, Grandpa, we are also born and brought up in America. Now we don't feel that this India is our country. Whether we like or we don't like, this is the truth. And then the struggle begins. See? And therefore we become frustrated. If we learn this principle, that to whatever we have given importance, that becomes the cause of our miseries. And then we keep on argument, discussion, why? Because the sky is too high. Therefore, this experiment that we conducted, when you are nobody, you are happy. When you are somebody, you are miserable. So what is the Vichar Manthan? This much. Remain as nobody and be happy. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Living in this world, live dumb, not smart. I'll tell you this experiment which I did in South Africa many years before. When I was coming back, I don't know what was the reason, but it happened. On my ticket, it was shown half ticket. And I am with my passport and Buddha. So that person, he said, no, you can't get 20 kilos, you get only 10 kilos. Rest of the 10 kilos, you pay for that. So I said, I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. Act dumb. Then he said, go to that office. So I went there. Why you have come? I don't know. He asked me to give it to you. So I gave the boarding ticket and a passport. Come on, you are an old man. How can the ticket be half? I said, he is telling me to show you. No, nothing. Then on the ticket he has written 20 kilo allowed. Again I remained dumb and came. I don't know, he gave it to you. He saw, okay. 20 plus 10, I got 30 kilo. Smart, argument, logic, discussion, who is right, who is wrong. See, my friends, we should be intelligent, not intellectual. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. Intelligent people are never miserable. Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti panditaha. Wise people are never miserable. And intellectuals are constantly miserable. Because they can't keep their mind shut. Logic, reason. Why? Because sky is too high. See, friends, if we really want to help ourselves take this principle with you. Cause and effect is an illusion. See? Work on it. One downloaded child was scolded by the Google father. In today's world, the world has changed. Father is Google and mother is Amma Jan. You know Amma Jan? Amazon, yaar. Whatever you want, you ask Amazon, you get it. And whatever you got doubt, go ask Google. So today, the world is having only common parents, not Shiva Shakti, Google and Amazon. And therefore they are not born, they are downloaded. And thereafter they are given the username and password. So this father was scolding the son. I gave you birth, you behave like this with me, your father. Now the downloaded stuff started talking. Dad, enough is enough. Who called you father before my birth? Nobody. You are father because of me. So father is the father because of the son, and the son is the son because of the father. Who is because of whom? Mutual dependence is an illusion. Mutual dependence doesn't stand long. See? How important it is. Therefore, cause and effect, why is like that only. Come on, go ahead. Don't get lost. And what is going ahead? Be happy. In deep sleep, why we are all happy? Because we don't have any questions, any argument, any logic, no nothing. Theek hai yaar, theek in your mind. Therefore, don't become anybody, remain as nobody. And when you start leading your life in this manner, you will see we are here in this world for what purpose? I conducted quite a good number of management conferences. There I have learned one principle. Management is a illusion. Mismanagement is the truth. So, one boy asked this question. They were from a group of engineers from Mahindra and Mahindra company. This happened in Lonavala many years before. So, after my management bluffs were over, then he said, Swamiji, this is out of what the topic is, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask you, if you don't mind. I said, okay, ask. What is the purpose of life? So I asked him, are you married? Such questions come when you are married. No, Swamiji, please tell, what is the purpose of life? I said, okay. Now I'll ask you a question. You reply that, he said, all right. So I asked him the question. What is your qualification? He said, I am an engineer. I said, what kind of engineer? Softy? He said, no, I am not software engineer. Then cement and bricks? No, I am not a civil engineer. Then screwdrivers? Yes, I am a mechanical engineer. Very good. Now I will talk to you in your language. Khagahi jane khagaki bhasha. I will tell you. Then I said, look here, once I wanted to tighten the screw of somebody or something. And then I was searching for these screwdrivers. There was one box and there were 3 screwdrivers. So I took one screwdriver and I wanted to fix the head of the screwdriver in the niche of this screw. But it was oblique, therefore it was slipping. It could not hold it. What will I do with that? Discarded it. Then the second screw I took. The niche and the head went perfectly well matching. When I was turning it, only the handle was moving, the head was not. Come on, yaar. That I dropped. Then I took the third one, wherein the head of this screwdriver fitted properly, I could maneuver the way I want. This is the experiment. Now tell me, out of these three, which I will keep? Common. Third one. Now what is that third screwdriver? It is perfect, capable, available. Then it is purposeful. See? So what should be the goal of our life? What is the purpose? What for we are in this world? Are we in this world to be a source of nuisance to others? Are we in this world to be miserable? What for we are in this world? What is the purpose of our life? Now start thinking deep, not difficult. Table, chair, it doesn't matter what is kept on the table and who is sitting on the chair. It doesn't matter. It's inert, only existence. Then we see the plant kingdom. Plant kingdom has got existence plus life. Therefore, growth, evolution, etc. Then we come to the next stage, the animal kingdom. Animal kingdom, existence, life and knowledge. Animals, birds know. You must have seen, sometimes the dogs go and eat grass. They know that something is wrong in their stomach, so they will go and eat perfect type of grass. They have the knowledge. Now, 3, the inert world, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom. If we consider ourselves to be descendant of Darwin, then what we behave is okay. But if we are human beings, not animals, then there has to be one more parameter added. And that parameter is happiness. See? Only we are born, we grow, and one day we die. Can it be the human life? Can there be a Vichar Manthan? No. See? And therefore, what is the purpose of our life? Purpose of our life is not only to exist, not only to be alive, not only to be knowing, but we should have all the 3 plus. We are a source of happiness. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. We are the expression of divine bliss. Instead of allowing the divine bliss, we are expressing as blisters. See? Once I was in UK, after my 3 days retreat, one old Britisher asked this question, Mr. Swami, you people from India, you don't get married? So I kept quiet. He continued, after all, happiness is not everything in life. That day I discovered that there are 2 types of people, those who are married and those who are happy. See? So happiness is not to be sought. Happiness has to be expressed. See? Now if we see our own life, what is our life? Our life is a constant struggle to seek happiness, is it not? Whatever we do, like 1 or 2 example, some of the people they eat up to nose. See? If you ask them, hey, have you finished your food? How it was? Why you are not talking? What is the dish you like the most? Now you have to talk. He will take out the jalebi. So he discovers happiness in eating more and more. The other person, he is happy in observing fast. See? I went to somebody's house for food. That is one of my professional hazard. So, when I went there, they received me with all the things. And Swamiji, we are all the followers of naturopathy. But for you, you have made proper food, don't worry. And then they showed me 7 pots, big, in which their wheat grass is growing and some other leaves, all kinds of things. So we all, me, my wife, my 2 children, 1 daughter, we all eat only the naturopathy. I said, very good. Then I bent down on my knees and hands and went to that pot. Swamiji, why are you doing like that? I said, I am naturally naturopathy. Now those who are gluttons, they are happy by eating a lot. The others are happy by not eating. So you are finding out some reason to be happy. Be happy for no reason. If you get good food, enjoy. If there is nothing, enjoy. But our happiness is dependent on conditions. Conditioned happiness is not happiness. It is a bondage. We become victims of that. See, friends, therefore, what is the purpose of our human life? We are here to seek happiness or to express happiness. Decide. If we are seeking happiness right from childhood, now take a pause. You see on the traffic, there is a board. See, observe, proceed. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. So, परीक्षलोकान् कर्मजितान् ब्राह्मणः निर्वेदमायात् न अस्ति अकृतः कृतेन तद्विज्ञानार्थं गुरुमेवाभिगच्छेत् समित्पाणिः श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठम्. Upanishad says, परीक्षलोकान् कर्मजितान्. Take a pause in your life. Stop. Look behind. Have we achieved fulfillment in our life? If we have not achieved fulfillment in our life, after living for so many years, then there must be something wrong. I have been studying Gita, Upanishad, this thing, that thing for so many years, but Swamiji, what to tell you, I am so depressed and dejected, nobody listens to me. Parikshalokan karmajitan. Then we were going the wrong way. See? And what may be the reason? The reason will be something like, we go to the big hotel and read your menu card exhaustively and come out with a complaint. Come on, I went read all these menu cards, but I'm still hungry. You have to eat that. Oh, we have to eat also, yes. But they didn't give, you have to pay for that. Oh, that is difficult. In the same manner, every experience is a diet given to us. From that, we have to learn. See? Our real guru is not outside anywhere. Our real guru is our ability to learn from every single experience. With this understanding, then you lead your life. You will see your thoughts will not be a problem for you. See, not difficult. Whatever we are doing in your life, what for we are doing? Tell me. Are we doing anything to become miserable? No. We do everything to become happy. Now, after we have been doing so many things, right from childhood till date, have we attained happiness in our life? If yes, perfect. If not, think. And then we will come to discover our whole life had been seeking happiness. Don't seek happiness in life. Express happiness through life. See? And how to express happiness through life? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. No need to comment on anything in this world. We don't have to evaluate. We have to give no suggestions. See, friends. So instead of seeking happiness in life, we seek happiness through 3 channels. One channel is body. Second channel is speech. Third channel is mind. We express life only through these 3 channels. There is no 4th channel. So the first channel is body. So whatever we do for what? For becoming miserable or for seeking